one of the best voices in Nashville.
Thank you.
Okay, so I mean, everyone says it.
Thank you.
And I am biased because we are friends, but you are one of the best voices that I've ever heard.
Thank you.
Do you get that a lot?
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, people do, comment on my vocals.
I mean, the modesty is like, it's part of like why you're so cool, but your vocals are just incredibly powerful, Cash. You know?
Thank you. Thank you. I've worked really hard.
Yeah.
On
And let me ask you this, Cash. I mean, you know, like almost everybody, you have a second job in this town.
Mm-hmm.
And in your second job, you get to hear a lot of singers on a daily basis. I'm just curious, do you, when you're working, are you like, man, I'm so much better than like 90% of these bitches. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I don't think like that. I mean, there are some acts that will come through, and my thought will be more, okay, they seem to have gotten help. What do I need to do to be able to get the help that I'm looking for?
Okay. So you're
in my music.
Like saying, how can I like enhance myself? Like,
yeah, like why have I not been able to get this help that I've been wanting and feel like I need when I do feel like I've been busting my butt to get to a certain point with my music. Yeah. That's what my song Ghost of Me is actually about.
Yeah, I know. I love it. But I don't know if you did it on purpose or not, but there was a 4-year gap between your albums. Between 21 and 2025. To me, as an old school music guy, this streaming, I find that the best. I think it gives people like a chance to really miss your music. And I think it's like a big deal when you release an album, which I think is going to happen with this album now. It's going to be like a little bit of an event.
I hope so.
But yeah, but let me ask you this. So okay, so you've been in Nashville 10 years, right? You did in 2015?
October of 2015, so 10 years this month.
How has your relationship with Nashville changed over the years, Cash? Because you've seen, 10 years is...
Yeah, Nashville itself has changed. I think the music industry for sure has changed, or the model that I saw working for others when I first got here has definitely changed. That's been the biggest thing, where I felt a little more hopeful when I first moved here.
Sure.
Yeah. I do love this town. I didn't expect to be living here for as long as I have been, but...
Really? It was going to be like temporary?
Yeah, I was like, let me give it a couple years and see what happens. And I'm still here, and I do love the community that we have in this town, and that's probably what's been keeping me around.
I mean, yeah, you are Nashville. You can't. We'd be crushing you wherever not here.
Oh Lord. Well, thank you.
But yes, yeah, you've been here a minute and you've seen things change and come and go. Yeah, but I feel like you've adapted,
Yeah.
Like you're in TikTok now,
like social media.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, it's a weird world, this social media world. I think there's, a couple different ways to look at it. Personally, I don't really care for it from a spiritual perspective. I feel like when I'm really in there trying to promote and get things out to people, we don't really have much control over it. Where before with social media, I felt like there was a little more control. Now with the algorithms, and especially with TikTok, like that, you really don't have any control of who's getting to see your stuff. And it's really spiritually, I feel spiritually sick when I come out of having to promote on social media. At one point, I think it was a great tool for independent artists it's at your fingertips. Like, you can get your stuff out there. I also think a lot of other people and positions in the industry, because of social media, have kind of just taken a back seat, and it's become all on the artist, which is a bit of a bummer. And I do find for myself and other artists that I have talked to, I don't know, it takes a lot of the joy out of music as a whole for me.
Sure.
Because I want to write songs, I want to sing, and I want to perform and record. And the other stuff I am not so into.
Right.
I'm into the creative side of it all, like creating videos, and that side of it's been fun for me, but the rest of it.
But you did mention something interesting. You are very spiritual. You're one of the most spiritual people I know.
Oh.
And there is something anti-spiritual about all those aspects.
It's very self-obsessive.
Right.
It's very self-involved, which is a lot, and it's hard, and it makes me feel a little sick.
Sure.
I mean, we're trying to promote, so I get it, but when I'm in it and doing it, it's just like, I'm so tired of myself.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting, Cash? Because I feel like, to be like, and this is just like a little annoying, but to be like a successful front man or front woman, you gotta be a little self-absorbed, right? Which is like, it sucks because it's not fulfilling, but it's like you have to have some sort of delusion, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like very delusional, ego-driven, I guess.
And I think that's what's interesting, that you're a star, but you also are selfless. So I think that's...
No, maybe that's why I'm not a star.
But I think that's a contradiction, It's interesting. It's an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and you talked about the shadow work a lot, about the shadow work you've done. Tell me a little bit on my audience, like, what is shadow work, if you don't mind? And like, what kind of stuff did you work on yourself?
Okay, I'd like to find a good definition for shadow work. I did have this question asked of me recently. Shadow work, to me, how I look at it, is what is underneath the surface of those initial feelings when you have an awkward interaction or something that kind of gives you like a twist in the gut. It's usually something deeper than what first comes to mind, of either playing that role of the victim and they're the villain, or I must be the villain and I really hurt somebody. There's something deeper underneath the surface of that. And doing the shadow work to me is asking myself some questions of, what is this feeling? Where does it come from? Is it a true belief? Is this the person I want to be? Is this something I can let go of? And how to look at a situation from a place of neutrality instead of telling ourselves these stories and putting everybody into a role.
Yeah, it's hard.
I don't know if that makes sense, but really these feelings of this idea of who I thought I was that I've built throughout my whole life, and the shadow work is really dismantling those beliefs and those ideas to get back to my true self.
When did you start doing that? When did you start like just going so introspective? It's great.
In my early 20s, I would say. And it stems a lot from... I've been sober for quite a long time now, for 19 years, and a lot of this work stems from that.
Yeah. Let me ask you about that, because I don't think we've talked about it. Did you have like problems with like alcohol or something, or was it just like...
Yeah, I mean, alcohol was my way of getting along and getting by in this world. I was...
A lot.
Yes, and I grew up in Las Vegas, and I started drinking really young, and I found that, I was so uncomfortable in my own skin, and that's why I reached for drugs and alcohol. Because it helped me to not feel how I was feeling, or helped me to interact with somebody else without being so, again, it's that self-obsessed of, do they like me? What do they think about me? I don't know. I'm so uncomfortable. It is a self-obsession, even that own insecurity. So alcohol and drugs did a lot for me in my adolescence until they stopped working.
Of course. Yeah.
And they stopped pretty hard. Thank you.
That's amazing, Cash. And you briefly mentioned, actually off camera, you were mentioning that you're sending stuff for the post office for your fans and stuff that people that supported your album.
Yes, for my Kickstarter.
Yeah, your Kickstarter. That was, I think, really cool to see. And then we've talked about it off camera because you're someone that struggles asking for help.
Yes.
But you really put yourself out there, and people came through, right?
Yeah, and the response I got was very overwhelming and it was unexpected. I held off on doing a Kickstarter for well over a year. So yeah, even that 4-year gap in this album cycle, I've been sitting on this record for almost about 2.5 years now.
Sure.
And just financially did not have the means to put it out in a way that I wanted to be able to put it out. I mean, I didn't even have money to get finals pressed. So I had a couple people talk to me about a Kickstarter, and I have some friends that have done Kickstarters, and I was just really uncomfortable with the idea. But I did it, and I had help doing it. I did have a friend that helped coach me through that process. I don't think I could have done it alone.
Interesting.
It is a big undertaking, and as I was doing it, I realized, like, wow, as an artist, having help to even do a Kickstarter is something that I think is very beneficial. And even through that process, I learned so much about social media and about self-promotion, using those tools. And I learned a lot about my capability. Of I am capable, and having a belief of like, I'm not capable or I don't know how to do this. And it was like, no, I am capable and I do know how to do things.
Yeah, and people love you, believing you too.
Yeah, it was overwhelming, the amount of support that I got.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So you have your album release show coming up.
October 9th.
Probably going to be around the time that this airs. Your band is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
About Ben. Your relationship with Ben.
Ben, B.L. Reed, yep.
You guys are like brothers, right?
Well,
how would you describe your relationship with B.L.?
We're not brothers. I mean, maybe sister brother. Yeah, I consider him a brother to me, a younger brother. We have been friends since I moved to town. I met him maybe a couple months after moving to town.
How did you guys meet?
I was playing a New Faces night. It was my first show in Nashville, and it kind of went awry musically. It was like all over the place. And Ben was at the show, and after the show, he came up to me and said, I would really love to play guitar with you sometime. And I said, that would be great because I need a guitarist. And we've been playing music together ever since.
Yeah, but you guys just hit it off, right? Like, personal level.
We're both Aquarius.
Okay.
Yeah, Aquarius.
There's a Gemini, get along. That makes sense. Yeah, but I think it's so important, right? To have like a right-hand man or a woman, whatever, that reads you energy.
Yeah, and he is very helpful in a lot of ways where I don't understand, or I don't have the words to explain what I'm wanting, and he's pretty good at understanding what I'm trying to get at. So, and it was very nice to have him to be able to come in and record on the album as well.
Of course. Yeah, for sure, Cash. Well, Cash, let me leave you with this because I think you're going to play a song for us, and we're stoked. Tour. I know that, like, you love performing on stage, and I think you are a live performer.
Yes.
Like, I think when people see you live, it's just like I told you on Musician's Corner, I saw a family of Japanese people just lose their shit. You know what I mean? It's just, it's like the best experience seeing.
Oh, thank you.
I know touring right now is so freaking hard. It's like almost like you lose money. It's like an expensive proposition. But have you thought about like touring this album or taking it on the road a little bit?
I mean, I would love to tour with this album. That is something that I haven't necessarily been able to find the help with.
Yeah.
I am a single woman with 2 dogs.
A big dog.
And when it comes to paying the bills and getting everything taken care of from that side, it's been very hard for me to figure out how to go on tour when I have in the past I have lost money, not made money.
Sure.
And maybe that was I was sent out to kind of headline some shows. And at this point in my career, I think it would be more suitable for me to maybe open up for other artists that already have a built-in audience.
Sure. Sure. That's the move.
Yeah. And so finding the help with that, that's been difficult for me. Would I love to do that? Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I think Ghost of Me is going to open a lot of doors and possibilities that we just don't know right now.
That's true. That's a good way to look at it. I hope so. Thank you. It was a very vulnerable album. I'm very proud of this record.
You should. It's very powerful.
Yeah.
It's tremendous. And you're sounding better than ever.
Thank you.
You really are.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm better than Time Machine, but here you are just...
Oh, thank you. And the album release show is at the East Side Bowl on October 9th.
Yes.
And great band. Marco with Love's going to open the show, so that'll be fun.
It's going to be a fun night.
Yeah, I think so.
Thanks, Cash. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you. Hello, my name's Kashena Sampson, and this song is called Thick as Thieves. Driving nowhere, windows down, cigarettes, neon lights and sounds. We were singing, let it be, thick as thieves. Endless nights in our desert town, painting dreams, set them up and chase them down. We were laughing, we were free, thick as thieves, you and me. They don't know you like I do, never choose you like I do. We don't need them. They can't tell us who we are. We've gotten through this far. Don't believe them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Canyons of fire blazing bright. Here comes the sun, the king's return to burn our eyes. We were shining, we were free, thick as thieves, you and me. Choose you like I do. We don't need them. They can't tell us who we are. We've gotten through this far. Don't believe them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Passing state line can't go home. Don't want the world to turn our dream to ash and bone. Let's keep singing, let it be, thick as thieves.
What a beautiful song.
Thank you.
So good.
Thank you for tuning in. Click here to subscribe and get the latest from the show, including exclusive behind-the-scenes footage, and once-in-a-lifetime performances. And as always, thank you for making Jrodconcerts Media part of your day.